everybody, and welcome to our Small Business Tournament of Veteran Champions special Final Four announcement. We are thrilled to be joined by all 8 of our finalists today, all the way from Miami, Florida to Vancouver, Washington, and everywhere in between. It has been a tremendous week and a half. The amount of support and feedback we've gotten has been tremendous. More than 8,000 people voted over the course of 10 days, and really it was a very, very close and tight race, and we will get to the announcement in due time, but great to see some impressive crowds gathered at each of your respective businesses. And before our special guest, Joe Warren, joins us in a little bit, I want to take this time to briefly introduce all of you and give you a chance to give kind of your last second pitch as to why you should be moving on to the Final Four as we try to identify the most veteran-friendly small business in America. A reminder that those that do move on to the Final Four today, they will have graphics made that will appear on Spike TV, and then the winner, of course, will be determined at the end of the month and announced in June at the Spike TV Guys' Choice Awards, and they will have a custom-made spot produced by Spike TV that will air on Spike TV all about their business. So without further ado, I'm just going to go alphabetically to have each of you say a few words. Want to try to keep it tight, but definitely want to hear from everybody. So I'll begin with Alpha Pest Control, a business out of Vancouver, Washington. The oldest business actually in this tournament, 26 years old. Among the things that they accomplished to get to this point is they started Hunting with Heroes to help recruit veterans. Nearly 20% of their workforce is made up of veterans, and they have spent countless hours volunteering and then also donating to many local and national veteran organizations. Scott Sneer, we're so excited to have you as a finalist. Tell us about the crowd you have gathered today.
I've got my whole team here. Let's see if I can do this right. This side. I got Nick over here, Carol, Lacey, Stephanie, Tanner. There's a bunch more people all surrounded around here, but this has been the crew that spent the most time just trying to promote the whole event. And just wanted to say, as the oldest company, thank you very much, never felt older in my life, that I'm very proud of my whole team. I'm proud of this program and what you guys are doing. This has been really exciting for us. We've had so much buzz all over the community. I've been flooded with phone calls from clients and just the general public, emails pouring in. The level of spark that you guys have created in this program is very admirable. It's added fuel to the fire, and I'm just super impressed with it, and we're excited to be involved. What an amazing thing that you're doing here.
Scott, thank you so much for the kind words. We're thrilled to have you as a finalist as well, and now we're going to shift over to Arkansas and Central Research. Dr. John Dillard, you guys have a great crowd assembled. Would love to hear a few words from you. You guys also have been around for a while, more than a decade. I remember you telling your story about how you and your son kind of envisioned Central Research by sitting around the kitchen table. You're a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business and do a lot of volunteer work in the community. Dr. Dillard, thanks so much for joining us. Tell us about the crowd you have assembled and why you think Central Research should be in the Final Four.
Good morning, and I'd like to thank the Chamber for allowing us to be one of the finalists in this opportunity. Some of my staff are here with us. Couldn't get everybody in the picture, but anyway, several of them are here. We don't do this, I'm sure, like our colleagues, the other 7 teams. We don't do this for personal recognition. We do it because it's the right thing to do. Hiring veterans is something that if we are able to convince even one other company out there that they should look seriously at hiring veterans in the future, then we will have succeeded beyond our wildest dreams, and that makes us a winner in our eyes.
Sorry about that. I was muted there for a minute, but thank you so much, Dr. Dillard. Didn't mean to keep everybody hanging. Want to move on now all the way to Miami, Florida, and Gazump. And I believe it's Dennis that is joining us today, but you guys also have a great group assembled. And you are one of the newer businesses in the competition. You started this business to help military families with their real estate transactions, still growing your business, but the majority of your employees are vets, and have recently started a campaign to hire 100 reservist veterans and military spouses by the end of 2014, a very ambitious goal, but would love to hear a few words from you at Gazump.
Good afternoon, Brian. Really quick introduction around Dennis Venegas, who does sales and marketing. We also have Corporal Larry Rubino, who does part-time employment with us, but really works for the services to the armed forces for the Red Cross. We also have Jonathan Woodard, who does pro bono law work for us because he believes in our mission. And then two beautiful ladies back there is Marina and Cheryl. And Dennis will be talking to you about our company.
Thanks for the introduction, Brian. Like you mentioned, we are the one of the younger companies, Alpha being the oldest. But basically, the reason why we exist is $1 billion are lost annually every time service members change duty stations. And what Gazump does is they make the process more efficient, and with the resulting savings, we return that to service members. So bottom line, we're founded by veterans, we're ran by veterans, and we exist solely to serve the U.S. military. If we win, that'll help us, reach our mission of hiring 100 more military reservists and veterans, and move to other areas which we can help serve the military better.
Well, that's great. Great to see all of you. And now moving on to Legion Logistics. Lacey Starling, I believe you are here. Legion Logistics out of Florence, Kentucky. It's been around for just 4 years, but veterans make up more than a quarter of your workforce, and you have donated thousands of dollars to both local and national veteran organizations. You've also dedicated a full-time recruiter that you hired to hiring veterans, and that recruiter is also a 20-year Army veteran. So, Lacey, I will turn it over to you to tell us about the crowd that you guys have assembled today and why you think you deserve to be in the Final Four.
Well, hi, and thank you. Today we actually have most of our staff behind us here. Everyone's still working. We're a 24/7, 365 operation, so if you hear the phones ringing, I apologize. I'd also like to introduce our CEO, Tony Kutsov-Titas. He's a 10-year
Tony.
Yes,
Hi, how you doing?
he's a 10-year Army veteran, and he's also a service-disabled veteran. And really, it's his vision of hiring veterans that has spearheaded our efforts here at Legion. I'd love to introduce you to Jason, who's our veteran recruiter, but he's in an interview right now, interviewing a veteran. And we just made 3 job offers this morning, 2 of which were to veterans. So I think that the attention that we're receiving out of this fantastic program between the Chamber and Spike TV has just been more of a catalyst to us for our recruiting efforts, and it's going to help us grow and continue to support, retired veterans and also folks who are just separating from the U.S. military. We believe that they make some of the best employees you could ever have, and they really have supplemented our workforce in so many wonderful ways. So whether we make it into the Final Four or not, we're incredibly honored to be included in this process, and I know there's a great deal of excitement here on the floor today to find out if we make it. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lacey, and thank you, Legion Logistics. That's halfway through our 8. Now I want to go just outside of D.C. to Prescient Analytics and Brian Bryson, an IT services company that's just a couple of years old, but already nearly 100 of their 140 employees are veterans. You guys have proven to be an industry leader in your military leave policy, and also, like many of the other businesses here, volunteer and donate to numerous local and national veteran organizations. Brian, great to have you guys here. Tell us about the group you have assembled today from Prescient and why you guys deserve to be in the Final Four.
Thank you very much, Brian. I'm joined actually by our CEO, Katie Crotty, sitting across the table from me, as well as a number of key players on the Prescient team. Katie?
Yeah, I think that it's awesome. Actually, the group is very representative to really what Prescient's all about. We're almost 70% veteran. Actually, we are just celebrating hiring over 100 veteran staff as of Monday, which is awesome. And I think that the fact that we represent all of the services is amazing. And I think that it's really quite fitting because we provide services to all the armed forces. So we're just excited to be here, we're definitely honored, and we would like to actually thank the veteran community, because it takes a lot for them to come out of the government and trust small businesses like ourselves. So we're very happy to be here.
Great, thank you so much. And now moving on to Queen Associates and Robin Pugh. I know, Robin, when we spoke for your hangout last week, you were in Boston. Looks like you're back in your Charlotte office. An IT staffing company more than a decade old, have significantly increased your veteran hiring by a quarter since 2011. Recently launched a Warrior to Workforce program to help veterans transition to the private sector. You're a military spouse yourself. Would love to turn it over to you now, Robin, to tell us about the group you have assembled. Great seeing the balloons in the background, and why you think Queen Associates belongs in the Final Four.
Thank you, Brian, and we're excited to be here. Like everyone else has mentioned, it's already done some great things for our business, so we're really appreciative to be part of the Elite Eight, and congratulations to everyone else who's in this group as well. Like I mentioned on the prior hangout, really the reason that we feel like you should vote for Queen Associates is because we have access and have partnerships with some of the leading employers across the country, and through our work with them, we have access to thousands of jobs that are filled each year, and our commitment is that 25% of our candidate pool is veteran. So really an unlimited opportunity to provide more opportunities for great service members.
Well, thank you so much, Robin, and going to try to keep this moving. I know everybody is anxiously awaiting the announcement, so now going just again outside of DC to McLean, Virginia, and Troop ID, another business that is on the younger side, only about 3 years old, created the first digital verification method that allows members of the military community to access benefits online in a secure way. A company founded by 2 former Army Rangers, and their technology has already actually been commended by the White House. So Matt Thompson, I will turn it over to you. Tell us about who you have with you today and why you believe Troop ID should be in the Final Four.
Yeah, thanks so much, Brian. It's great to hear about the wonderful companies we're in the top 8 with, and looking forward to to whoever is able to move on to the top 4. I'm actually here in Skydive Suffolk today with Chief Presley from the Navy. The rest of the company is dialed in here on FaceTime from McLean, Virginia. But
technology at its finest.
That's right. I'm down here for our annual Wounded Warrior event. We throw 50 Wounded Warriors out of a perfectly good airplane over a weekend of skydiving at the event. Everyone can check it out at if you Google Red Bull Wounded Warrior. It's an event that our company started 3 years ago, and we've raised over $100,000 for Wounded Warrior organizations over the 3 years. Blake Hull and I started the company after serving several tours. I did 4 tours to Iraq and Afghanistan. Blake did 15 months in Iraq hunting high-value targets, and we connected at Harvard Business School around the idea of making military life better and using our business experience from business school and combining technology to really improve the way that businesses and members of the military are able to connect. So we saw the challenges that we had in the service with having to go to a brick and mortar to show a military ID, or as a veteran to bring a DD-214 down to prove that we're a veteran or a service member. We said, hey, businesses should be able to give back through their digital channels. So we created a technology which is called Troop ID that helps members verify their military affiliation online. Our technology serves active duty service members, retirees, veterans, and military dependents. So we literally serve the entire military community. We're veteran founded. The majority of our board are Army Rangers. General Chrisman, Dan Chrisman, who is the former superintendent of West Point, is on our board as well. And we just really love hiring veterans and service members and military spouses because they understand the need that we're trying to fill within the community, and it gives us a lot of purpose doing what we do every day to make military life better and reward a life of service.
Great. Thank you so much, Matt. And before I turn it over to our last but not least finalist, Verabilis, as soon as Tom Rancich over and the team at Verabilis wraps up, we will bring in our special guest, Joe Warren. And just to tell you a little bit about Joe real quick, Joe is a Bellator MMA champion, one of 4 coaches on Spike TV's upcoming reality series Fight Master. So we're thrilled to have Joe join us here shortly, but to announce the Final Four. But before we do that, Tom, we want to give you a few minutes to tell us a little bit about Verabilis and your company, an environmental contracting business out of Knoxville, Tennessee. You also, like Central Research, are a service-disabled veteran-owned small business. 3/4 of your employees, full-time employees, are vets, and have also been very active both locally and nationally, volunteering and donating. Tom, great to have you here, and tell us about, give us the last-minute pitch for Verabilis.
Hey there. Well, it's obviously great to be here, and really looking forward to this vote and seeing how everything turns out. I am here all by my lonesome because you happen to catch us when during our annual we run one job a year that we staff solely with our veteran managers and our veteran foremen, so that they can get back together, get in the field, get a little dirty, and keep up on their skills. Because although we're an environmental company, we also do a lot of explosive demolition, and so that's something you want to keep up on. And we find that helps build unit cohesion and keep our values high. I think that our company name Verabilis stands for veteran-run work. Habilis being the Latin root for work. We started from the get-go with 2 veteran employees and went to 4 veteran employees, and now we're up to about 65 veteran employees, depending on how many people we have in the field. And we're really proud of that. Winning this thing would help us to continue advance our efforts to work with disabled veterans, particularly the veterans who are severely burned and the veterans who have traumatic brain injury and need a little assistance in the workplace. So that's what we're hoping for, and that's where we're going to go. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Tom. And without further ado, I want to bring in Joe Warren. Joe, we're thrilled to have you here today. I hope you've had the chance to hear from all these great finalists. And before we move on to the topic of the day and announce our Final Four, we'd love to have you tell us a little bit about yourself. And again, want to thank you for taking the time to be with us today.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, every single person here, I loved listening to the stories. I appreciate everything you're doing for our vets. My name is Joe Warren. I'm a ex-Olympian, trained with the WCAP guys my whole life here in Colorado Springs, WCAP program. So I know about what you guys are doing over there, and I appreciate it. And I'm here with Bellator and Fight Master with Spike, and I'm honored to be able to announce some of the Final Four guys.
Great. Thank you so much, Joe. And I think without further ado, let's get on to the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Joe, I will turn it over to you. We'll announce them one at a time and give them each a chance to react. So, Joe, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Our first finalist is Verabilis. And all right. We'll clap here. Verabilis, tell us what this means to you to be among the Final Four.
Well, it's fabulous. You know, we were up against a bunch of great folks. We still are up against a great folks. But we're really happy to proceed. We hope to continue our work, and just want to thank everybody that's been involved, because this has been I've received calls internationally that this has been a fabulous thing for veterans, not only in the country but worldwide. So thank you very much for the honor.
Well, we appreciate it. That's our first finalist. Second finalist, Gazump. That'll be our second finalist here. There you go, guys. Tell us what this means for you guys to be part of the Final Four.
You know, Joe, it means a lot. First off, we're really honored to be in a field with all these other competitors. I mean, your companies are all doing great things, but this just brings us one closer step to serving those who serve and hiring 100 veterans. As the drawdown continues, we know that they'll be looking for work. So thank you all very much for this opportunity.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it a lot. All right, up to our third finalist. It's Prescient. That's like what we'd like to hear here. Some excitement. Everyone's fired up to have you guys. What does it mean for you guys to be part of the Final Four?
Hey, we're a veteran-owned organization. We are all about two things, and that's the importance of the mission and camaraderie. And hopefully you feel that about us today. We are very excited to be moving on and honored to be part of this process.
We're happy to have you. Thank you. All right, and now our last and final four, our fourth finalist, Troop ID. Being the fourth finalist, how do you guys feel to be part of the Final Four?
We're so stoked, man. We're it's a veteran-owned company that that's focused on giving back to the military community by way of our technology and the events that we do to support the community. This just means a lot. We're excited to move on to the finals.
Great. Well, we're happy to have all four finalists. Congratulations to all to the Final Four and to all 8 of you for being leaders in the small business community. I look forward to meeting one of you guys at the Guy Choice Awards in June. Thank you all for being part of this whole organization and the Final Four. I'm honored to be able to meet one of you guys soon.
Great.
Awesome.
Joe, thank you so much for joining us today. And I can't tell you enough how difficult it was, and the voting was tremendously close. Really, I mean, it may sound cliche, but these were 8 very, very qualified finalists. And I do want to take an opportunity to at least hear one last time from the other 4 of you who have also done amazing things for veterans, and I know will continue to do amazing things for veterans. So I'd like to start you with Alpha Pest Control and Scott Sneer, and would like to hear from you guys about your experience through this competition, and to thank you again for everything you're doing for the men and women who have served our country.
Oh, once again, I can't say enough about the program as a whole. We've just had incredible exposure that I think is going to produce continued benefits down the road for helping finding jobs for veterans and keeping that foremost in a lot of other companies' minds. Many of the people that contacted me through this process, other companies, small businesses and large corporations, kept saying over and over again that they were challenged by the program and by the fact that we were in the top 8 and that they were going to start adopting the same types of practices that we do with a focus on hiring veterans. So kudos to all of you. What an amazing group. Honored to be a part of the top 8. Congratulations to the Final Four, and good luck to you all.
Scott, thank you so much, and that's exactly why Spike and us teamed together for this competition, is to hope it would have that ripple effect that you just discussed. Central Research and Dr. John Dillard, you're also been a tremendous company out of Arkansas, and you have a great group assembled today. Would love to hear from you one more time to tell us about your experience.
Sure. Congratulations to my colleagues who were named the top 4. We feel like we're still winners. And again, if we have convinced one company out in America, and hopefully more, to look seriously at hiring veterans in the future, then we're all winners. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, John. And Lacey Starling over at Legion Logistics, another tremendous finalist. We'd love to get a few words from you as well.
Absolutely. We just wanted to say thank you so much for the opportunity to participate, and I hope that we continue to see these types of competitions around the country. I think any exposure that we can give to hiring veterans and to adding veterans to the workforce is good exposure. So we're excited to have been able to participate to this point. We know that this is going to give us an incredible opportunity to promote ourselves to veterans out there in the workforce, and best of luck to the Final Four.
Great. Thank you, Lacey. And last but not least, Robin over at Queen Associates. I know you're dressed to the nines. You guys were another tremendous finalist. Please tell us about your experience.
Well, thank you, Brian, and it's been an awesome experience. We have, like I mentioned before, and several of the other finalists mentioned as well, we've gotten some great exposure in our community across the state. We were the only behind us, and this great team here in Charlotte, we've all just been so energized and enthusiastic about the recognition for our veterans program. And so congratulations to everyone who's advanced to the next round. We're just going to keep pushing forward with the mission of hiring more vets.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robin. And again, thank you to all 8 of you. But we are very excited to be moving into the next phase of the competition. So you all know what is happening next. If you go back to the website this afternoon at approximately 3 o'clock Eastern Time today, you will see the new updated bracket. That's at VetChampsTourney.com. The votes will all reset. So no matter how many votes you had to this point, the Final Four are all starting at 0 as of this afternoon. Same rules apply. You can vote up to once a day through May 30th. We will determine the winner on May 31st and contact them individually, and then they will be announced at the Spike TV Guys Choice Awards, which will air to a national audience on June 12th of this year. And the winner, again, will receive that custom spot produced by, and that will air on Spike TV. So thank you again to all of you. Please stay tuned to the website, and congratulations to